Well, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of The Grind. This is my first episode after posting the first 5, and I have to tell you how grateful I am already for all of you who have tuned in and subscribed and left a lot of really helpful comments. I hope to address several of those today, so just keep it coming. Thank you so much for your patience and for your help, as I am definitely still learning. Both how to do the whole YouTube thing and how to be better at this game. And many of you have more experience than me at it, so I appreciate your help. I also appreciate Mad Mavin, my good friend, who also recommended many of you come and visit me. I'll make sure and put his link up on my screen so that you can check out his channel. He is truly great at this game and constantly has good ideas. It was actually his idea, this scenario, to do this drill-less survival scenario, so I am grateful for him. As far as today's episode goes, I think my main goal, now that I've ground down even more of that base that I took over, is to sort of finish up this command center a little bit, hopefully light it up and make it look a little bit nice, enclose it all the way, and do a few things like I want to go ahead and grind down a couple of the things on the ceiling here that I don't need. And then one comment in particular said that they liked this checkerboard style of lighting on the ceiling. So I'm gonna, again, enclose this area, grind some stuff down, and then add the checkerboard to the top of this room. So first, let's do some grinding. Checkerboard lights are up. Light is now nice and warm. I think, is that a little too warm? Or should, maybe I should make it match these. Now, just want to enclose this side first. What is going on? Now I don't even know where it's saved. Alright, here's hoping this is a little less glitchy. I'm trying this several times and it's been having some issues. Alright, let's think windows. Be nice to have just a little panel of windows here. Please don't crash again. Oh goodness! Alright, here we go again. Please don't crash. Dummy! Ooh, that's kind of a fun potential for something actually. Let's try this. Oops, wrong tool. What if we did... Ooh, since that seems to be the theme, that. And we can step out right here and see some things. That could be cool. One end done. Now let's turn around and do the other side. I like that window effect over there. I think I probably want something similar over here. I'd like to be able to see that peak. So that would look like that, that, and that. Yeah, I think I like this feel. It's fun. solidly into the rock with the steel pieces. Yeah, that's cool. Starting to get the beginnings of a hallway. I think I want to... You know what? That's not good design here. Let's... We're limiting accessibility here. Let's fix that. Let's go over here. Do something like this. Yeah, and then we'll figure out how we want. There's going to be ramps or something else. Not sure what this is going to be yet. Or what it's going to be on the other side. But I will say this. I think the next thing I've got to be thinking about is water and food. I've got a pretty good supply sitting in my cargo containers. That being said, I will eventually run out, and the only real way to get ice is to go out and take ships down. So if I'm going to be mobile and not die every time, my plan, and we'll see if it's the right plan, because yeah, these ships out here, Incon, which is already not friends. So what I'm going to do, I have in my sort of creative workshop, I've designed a battle drone that I hope is mobile and will give me the biggest bang for my buck with a minimal amount of resources. And then eventually I want to build a printer so I can just keep printing these drones and send them out to take down some of these ships and then send the Phoenix out to gather the resources from down ships. Don't know if that's going to work. I'm already kind of thinking that over here will eventually be a place where I either do some like drone printing, or the other option I'm thinking is this is also an area where I can set up some food production and water production. Not sure yet. I'm going to give that some time. So in order for me to build a drone facility and to get that drone out far enough, I'm going to need a radar antenna. Antenna dish is what I meant to say. Antenna, antenna, antenna. How do you say that? Antenna or antenna? I think I want to put you... We got to close all this up anyway. This was all for oxygen, which we don't need to worry about anymore anyway. So let's take this down and this down. Okay, and then this isn't particularly clean, and I think I want this to probably turn into something. So for now, let's just come out a little bit here. And I think, I don't know if I'm going to use you or not, I want to put our antenna probably right here. I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that I won't. Yeah. How much surface area do I need for a dish? Well, I guess the problem is I don't want to block any of the sun either. So in other words, I don't like anything about where I had it before. But just stick it here in the middle. That does look right-ish. Huh. Do I like that? I think I kind of do. Let's put it right there. Sweet. So I just need to make sure that you are set to broadcast the maximum distance. If I forget that later, that will be trouble. And we will lose drones. So, max distance. There we go. Antenna dish. Doing its thing. Should probably also build a little bit more power. Let's pause and fix the power situation. I just realized I haven't put any of this on our to-do list, so I'm going to put it on there in a second. Just got too excited to jump in today. Overall, things are just a little glitchy today. Making it hard to get anything done. Had to reboot the game a couple of times. Two. Alright, we got a little more power. It doesn't look like it's taking a ton of time for at least the stored amount to drain. I guess most of it's charging right now anyway. Well, it looks okay. I think we're okay for now. Let's leave those. We're gonna need more power here soon. I think I'm running a little low on the old resources. So that, okay, let's actually take a second. Let's pause. I'm gonna say, okay, we built a few wind turbines. That's good. And there's gonna be more to be added to the command center, but I think that'll work. So let's actually change this a little bit so it's a little more organized. We're gonna have a done list and a to do. So we still haven't ground down that whole outpost that we took down. I may need to go do that right now. I don't really want to, but let me check the resources here in a second. All right, so the other to-dos we just talked about, one of them was, I'm just gonna put it down here for this because I meant to put it here, was build antenna. And then here's the next ones. I'm gonna build a drone. I'm gonna call this the whole thing. I'm gonna build a battle drone and take down a ship. I think those are my next two things. The question is on the resource front here, probably okay. Iron, got a lot of that. Not a lot, I mean, we don't have a lot of that, but I think it's enough to get us through to build one of the drones. Let's see how far we can go. I want a better building situation here. I don't like this one, but we'll deal with it for now. So let's get there. Oh, okay. It's higher up than I thought. Great depth perception, E-Rock. Okay. Boop. Lock you in. Power cells. Oh, and I'm going to need you right there. That's probably the wrong place to put those, actually. I always place these upside down. Put it in a place where we can see better. Like here. Three. And you. And you. And then let's put the projector right. The projector that I still can't figure out which way is up. I don't know. And you. Blueprints. Projector. Blueprints. And I called this guy Battle Drone. Just love that sound. Yep. There we go. I believe I'm ready to build. Ooh, another thing I wanted to add to the to-do list that I forgot is I do want to build an actual drone control station. Build station. I know I could just use this control seat here, but I think it would be cooler to have like a station that you sit at to fly drones. So it's really just that. Oh, is it done? Done. Oh, I think it might be. All right, so the next thing I have to do is build like a drone dock. And it needs to be in a place that's not terribly inconvenient. It's the simplest place to put it. Maybe even just right here. Do a connector. All right, so that is where we will dock our friend here. I will admit, I am not the most adept at remote control. We shall see. Guess I'll give you a little tour of this little battle drone after all of that. It's really simple. I wanted it to be compact. Similar, I guess, similar-ish in design to the Phoenix. What I like about this shape, maybe this is an odd thing, is it feels like the mouse. Like, it feels like a hand. It feels like the way I control it fits the way a mouse... Like, a lot of the fighter-style ships and stuff and drones, to me, just don't feel... I don't know, is the word ergonomic? So I designed this to be hopefully more that. Really simple, a couple of gyroscopes. That projector's working funny, but eventually that's going to matter when I have a welding wall. It's trying to be pretty mobile. It doesn't move particularly well left to right, but I didn't want to make it any heavier than this. But moves well forward and backwards, and particularly down. The dampeners help me out pretty well. I've got these 4 Warfare Gatling guns, so it packs a decent little punch. Not great, but also intended to be at least somewhat expendable. Again, especially once I have a little welding wall. Or a printer, at least. A drone printer, which is what I plan to do probably next episode. So I think what I need to do here is just let this guy recharge. What I'm going to do in the meantime is build a little flight control or a little control seat in the command center that is like the drone command seat. So, with the nice big screen, and I guess I have this image in my head of maybe having like a few of these for different kinds of drones. For now, we're just gonna put you right there. This may not be where I want to keep you, but we'll see. And boom. So what I want to do is set this up. Just there, we can see it. There I can control. Everything's good. The charger, it's already at 50% charge. That's great. So I think what I'm going to do here now is just give it a minute. Give it some time to charge all the way. And I'm going to take one test run with this guy. So I'm going to go offline just for a second, let this thing charge, and then when I get back on, we're going to see how this little dude does in its first attack of a ship, and see if we can't get some resources like ice and whatever other kind of resources these ships carry around. Ice probably being the most important because I have no other way of getting it. So, BRB. All right, back fueled by Cookout chicken tenders. I'm ready to rock. All right. Okay. Well, the only enemy I see out there is this guy, this Civic Hauler. Man, I'm nervous. So it's within 10K, which if I got all of those things right, we should be good to go. Battery looks good. Weapon looks good. Just making sure I'm not missing any other potential targets that are closer. You're the only one. Let's do this thing. Battery's holding out all right. That's Spatters. Sport Civic Hauler, huh? Rust Brawler. It's a little further. And it has the name Brawler in it. That makes me a little nervous. I mean, weapon out of ammunition. Why is the right side not firing? Why is the right side not firing? Am I even being fired on by this thing? Maybe it can't. Okay, I don't get the whole weapon is out of ammunition thing. Oh! I was paying so much attention to the weapon thing that I just stopped watching. So the question is, did I get it? Oh, wow. That's some good piloting, friend. Let's take... Oh, and you don't have any weapons, Phoenix. But I wasn't even getting shot at. I don't think that has any weapons. So... Oops. Let's go investigate if we have any materials out here. Question's gonna be, do either of those even have any way of finding them if the antenna blew up on the drone? My word. There's that rust brawler. I'd rather not get the Phoenix close to you. A few hiccups in its first run. Crashed successfully. We may have some resources we can grab. Now, if there is no signal to follow, which it appears there isn't, I'm just gonna have to find the wreck, which I'm not excited about. Dang it. Rust Brawler, we're getting dangerously close to that thing, and I don't think we were this close. Where would you be? I don't want to give up on those resources. We're gonna need them. I feel like I want to go back and watch the footage and see if I can use that to approximate where it happened. It feels like maybe cheating a little bit. Where could it be? Oh, look, a frigate. See, that's what I like to attack, because they don't know I'm coming and they're neutral. It's very piratey. Yeah, I don't know. This is feeling pretty fruitless. Dang it, I don't want to go through all that trouble and then waste it. But I guess that's my own stupid fault for being a bad pilot. Well, time to review some footage. See if I can figure it out that way. Alright, BRB. Not sure this is cheating or not, but it is pretty much directly this way. I have a view in the footage looking back at my base, and it says it was 12.3 kilometers away in this direction. At least we're kind of high up in the sky, so it'll be tricky to pinpoint the exact location it would have fallen if like boosters are firing and stuff like that. But I think I at least have kind of a shot at figuring out where it is if I go 12.3 kilometers this way towards the Rust Brawler, and just hope I don't get blowed up. All right, 8.3, 10k away. No, 11k away. Yeah, I think it's close to here. Nothing. The crash in the sky should have been almost exactly. That's what I was worried about. I'll come out and get you eventually. I think I just have to give up. Giving up. I don't like it. I think the cause is lost. That will probably be it from me. I'll have to go back and regroup, build another drone. I think we'll try to we'll build that drone, take it on a true test. We will build a drone printer. But as for this one, we did several things. I think the command center is pretty much, in terms of its actual room size and shape, is done. We have a radio antenna. We've got a hopefully serviceable drone and drone docking space. And it may have actually worked. I guess we'll find out next time. Either way, thank you so much for joining me on the grind. I've been so appreciative after that first release of all of your comments, for all of you who have subscribed. Invite any of you who did not subscribe to go ahead and do so. Please hit that like button. And I love reading your feedback and getting your ideas. One bit of feedback I could use is what to name the battle drone. So if you have any ideas, let me know. But either way, I will see you next time on The Grind.
Into the black hole.